Welcome to my channel, guys. How have you been doing? I'm really happy to have you guys here as one of my early subscribers. I know that we're going to grow this community together. So in this video, I'm making a very tasty and rich chicken tomato stew, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm using fresh tomatoes, shepherd's pepper and habanero pepper. I'm not using fresh onions and garlic, but if you have, please go for it. So I decided to use minced garlic and onion powder, and I think it pretty much gives the same result. So I roasted about 4 hard chicken quarters for this recipe. And here in Canada, to find hard chicken is pretty difficult. You have to go to the local butchers or the African store. You will not find this kind of chicken in the regular supermarket chains. I also used some leftover tripe that I made a couple of days ago for this recipe. So I cooked the tomatoes and pepper mix over high heat for about 30 to 35 minutes, and I allowed it to cool down before I transferred it to my blender and I blended it into a smooth consistency. Feel free to adjust to the consistency that you like, but for me, when I'm making stew, I do like a smooth consistency. And maybe when I'm making fried sauce or soups, then I can use that rough consistency. You know what I mean? Another trick is to add a moderate amount of oil when you're starting out with your stew, because your stock already has, animal fats, right? And when you put that in your stew, that's essentially oil, except you like to take off your fat from your stock before you cook. But that can only happen if you freeze your stock first and then take off that top layer. But if you're cooking immediately, just use a moderate amount of oil, and then when you add your stock, if you still need to top up, feel free to do that. If you're loving this video so far, please like, comment, subscribe for more content. So one of the tricks in this video is for you to add your stock before you season your stew. This is really important because you need to add your stock. Your stock already has some seasoning. Then taste your stew, and then you can make any adjustments as you desire. You don't want to season before you add your stock, or else you can end up with a stew that is overly salty or overly seasoned, and nobody wants that. So please remember to do that. So how do you know when your stew is ready? I think this is like an old wife's trick or something like that. It's really when your oil floats to the top of your stew. So at that point, you know that your stew is, is ready. So tomato mix is very well fried and it settles to the bottom. So there you have it, guys. Our chicken stew is ready and it looks yum. Trust me, this stew is a staple. I make this at least every week or 3 times in a month, and it goes with so many recipes. You can eat it with rice, pasta, swallow, with bread, and it just always retains the same taste. So guys, that's the end of today's video. I want to thank you for watching, and I want you guys to look out for the next videos coming to you soon. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and if possible, share the word.